Hey, welcome to Story Time. I'm Sunny and this is AJ, and we are here in AJ's bedroom, sitting comfy on her bed. And with us, we have two stuffed animals because stuffed animals love stories. AJ, who did you bring today?
I brought Ivysaur.
Ivysaur. Isn't he cool? Check that out. Ivysaur is a Pokemon. And I brought Sven. Sven is from Frozen, and I think he's so cute. All right, so as usual, we're going to read you 3 books today. Our first book AJ picked, and it's called The 3 Little Pigs. And I remember that we read another 3 Little Pigs story back over on our Facebook page, but it was a different version of the story. And if you look online, or when you're able to go back to your local library, if you look there, you will see that there are so many different versions of the 3 Little Pigs story. And a lot of them are really silly. So let's give this one a try. The 3 Little Pigs by James Marshall. All right. Once upon a time, the old sow sent her 3 little pigs out into the world to seek their fortune. Now be sure to write, she said, and remember that I love you. There they go. The first little pig met a man with a load of straw. I know, said the little pig. I'll buy your straw and build a house. That's not a good idea, said the man. Mind your own business, thank you, said the little pig, and he bought the straw and set about building a house. It took him no time at all. Very soon a lean and hungry wolf happened by. Pig was just about his favorite food in the world. So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me come in. To which the pig replied, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. He's just relaxing in there on his hammock. This annoyed the wolf to no end, and he said, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Go right ahead, said the little pig. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in, and he gobbled up the little pig. Oh boy. The second little pig met a man with a load of sticks. I've got it, said the little pig. I'll buy those sticks and build a house. I'd think twice about that, said the man. Oh, pooh, said the little pig. What would you know? And he bought the sticks and went to work on building a house. Very pretty, he said. Sticks are stronger than hay, right? No sooner had the little pig settled into his pretty house than a wolf happened by. He was still hungry, and he said, little pig, let me come in. To which the pig replied, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. There he is, just hanging out by the window, flying a balloon. The wolf didn't care for that at all. He said, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Ha ha ha, said the little pig. So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. And he gobbled up the little pig. Now the third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. These bricks will make a fine sturdy house, said the man. Capital idea, my good fellow, said the pig. So he bought the bricks and set about building a house. It took him quite a bit of time, but it was well worth it. Nice and solid, said the little pig. Nice and solid. Bricks are stronger than sticks and straw. But no sooner had the little pig moved in than he noticed the wolf loitering about. And the wolf, who was still hungry, said, little pig, let me come in. To which the little pig replied, no, 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 not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Peeking out that top window there. He's feeling pretty safe. Well, the wolf had heard that before, and he said, then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Oh, don't do that, said the little pig. But the wolf huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed until he was quite blue in the face. The house stood firm. I'll try another approach, muttered the wolf. And he put the most dazzling smile on. Little pig, I was only teasing, he said. By the way, I hear that Farmer James has the most scrumptious turnips. Shall we go pick a few? Oh, I'm much too busy now, said the little pig. What about tomorrow morning? Excellent, said the wolf. I'll come for you at 6. Sounds like someone's brewing a plan. The next morning, the little pig got up at 5. Remember, the wolf said he was going to meet him at 6. And he hurried off to Farmer Jones's turnip fields. He picked a basket full of scrumptious turnips and dashed back home. When the wolf arrived at 6, the turnips were already boiling in the pot. Sorry I couldn't wait, said the little pig. The wolf tried not to show his displeasure. No harm done, he said. By the way, there's a lovely apple tree down in Merry Meadow. Shall we go help ourselves to a few apples? Oh, I must cook my turnips, said the little pig. Let's meet there tomorrow morning. Splendid, said the wolf. Shall we say 5? So he told the pig a little earlier this time. The next morning, the little pig was up at 4. That's earlier than 5. He's tricking the wolf again. And he went off for the apples. It took longer than he expected to reach Merry Meadow, and while busy gathering apples in the highest tree, he saw the wolf approaching. Do try one of these, he called down, throwing an apple as far as he could. When the wolf chased after the apple, the little pig shimmied down the tree and made it safely home. The next day, the wolf came out again, and really he was quite put out. There is a fair going on at Hog Hill, he said. Would you care to go? Why don't we meet there, said the little pig. Would 3 o'clock suit you? Colossal, said the wolf. 3 it is. Just to make sure, he would be there at 2. So the wolf doesn't want to be tricked again. He's going to get there early. See if he can catch that pig. At 1 in the afternoon, that's earlier than 3 and earlier than 2. The little pig went to the fair and had a fine time. So fine he lost track of the hour, and suddenly out of the corner of his eye he saw the wolf coming up the hill. Without a minute to spare, the little pig jumped inside an empty butter churn and rolled down the hill towards the wolf. Well, the wolf was so scared that he ran all the way home. Clever pig. That evening, the wolf went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he'd been by the great thing rolling down the hill at him. Frightened you, did I? Said the little pig. That great round thing was a butter churn, and I was inside. It was simply too much for the wolf to stand. I've been nice long enough, he cried. I'm going to eat you up right now. And he climbed onto the roof. And when the little pig saw this, he put a big iron pot in the fireplace and quickly stoked a fire. Here I come, cried the little wolf. Dinner time, cried the big wolf, not the little wolf. Silly bee. You can say that again, said the little pig. And then he cooked the mean old wolf and gobbled him up. The end. Well, that ended a little bit differently than the traditional 3 Little Pigs story, didn't it? Everybody except the last pig got eaten. Very silly. That last pig was very clever, wasn't he, AJ? Well, oh yeah, I will. So I think the thing that we have to learn from the Little Pigs book is sometimes taking your time on something and working on it really hard is better than rushing. Because those first 2 little pigs, they didn't make very good choices for what to build their house with, did they? No, and then they built it really quick, and then they kind of just teased the wolf. And that didn't seem like a very good idea. Well, they didn't take their time, and their houses got blown down, and they got gobbled up! Oh. But the 3rd little pig took his time, and it really paid off, because he won and got a wolfy supper. How about that? Did you like that story, Bulbasaur? Ivysaur?
Ivysaur.
You want to know who else liked that story? Sven. And you guys want to see something really cool about Sven? This is going to blow your mind. Whoosh! Sven turns into Olaf! How cool is that? So now Olaf is going to read this story with us. Isn't that neat? All right. Our next story, AJ also picked. She thought maybe her cousin Jameer would like this story. It is a Paw Patrol story called Marshall and Skye. Do you guys watch Paw Patrol? If you do, who is your favorite Paw Patrol character?
Mine is...
You like Skye? I think I like Marshall, the Dalmatian, because when I was a little kid, I had a Dalmatian dog. What? All right, Marshall and Skye. It is the day of Adventure Bay's big balloon race. Ryder will help Mayor Goodway fly her balloon. The pups get the balloon ready. Marshall checks the air tanks. Rocky patches a hole. Oh no! Mayor Goodway's balloon accidentally lifts off. Marshall tries to stop it and gets pulled along for a ride. Oh boy, that would be exciting, but also pretty scary. Skye roars to the rescue. "This pup's got to fly," she said. "Nice catch, Ryder." Whew. Seems like they always have really good teamwork. Now the team must help the mayor. Skye gives Ryder a lift. She carries him to the runaway balloon. Ryder helps the mayor pilot the balloon. The mayor wins the race. She gives her trophy to the Paw Patrol. "Thanks," says Ryder. "Whenever you're in trouble, just yelp for help." The end. That was a quick book. It was a quick book, and it was a book about teamwork, about working together to get things started, working together when things go wrong, and working together to finish things up. And not every book has to be a long book to be good. Sometimes these quick little stories can just be a boop of good mood for us in the middle of the day. So there was Marshall and Skye. Oh look, Sven's back. Sven, Olaf, Sven, Olaf, Sven.
Wait. Spinola.
Svenlof. Oh, Sven. All right, one more story today. And if you've been following us on our Facebook page before we opened up our YouTube channel, then you will know that I absolutely love Mercer Mayer books with Little Critter. I think they're so cute and so funny. And we have a lot of them. So you'll see those pop up from time to time for sure. This one is called Just Go to Bed. Have you guys heard this story before? I bet you can think about what it might be about. Sometimes it's hard to want to go to bed, isn't it, AJ?
I'm not even tired.
Well, I would hope not. Right now we're recording this in the morning. But sometimes at nighttime when your parents say it's time to go to bed, you make a little bit of a face like this. I think everybody does. Let's see how Critter deals with it when it's time to go to bed. Just Go to Bed by Mercer Mayer. Here's a little title page, and you can see his mousey on there. "I'm a cowboy, and I round up cows. I can lasso anything." You find the mouse? Where is he? Yep. Dad says it's time for the cowboy to come inside and get ready for bed. Not a popular opinion. Can you find the mouse in this picture?
Let me see.
You want to find it? He's right there on the stairs. "I'm a general, and I have to stop the enemy army with my tank." Dad says it's time for the general to take a bath. All right, let's see. Can you guys find the mouse on this page? Hold on, AJ, you're next. There he is with the cannon, helping Little Critter play make-believe. Ooh, my pages are stuck together. "I'm a space cadet, and I zoom to the moon. I capture a robot with my ray gun." There's the little mousey here, zooming to the moon. Yep, and there he is in the middle, surrendering. Dad says this giant robot has captured the space cadet and is going to put him in the bathtub right now. And I think that you guys will see somebody is very ready to get in the bath. The mousey, but Little Critter, he doesn't seem very ready. "I'm a sea monster attacking a ship." Dad says it's time for the sea monster to have a snack. Spy the mouse, guys. Where is he, AJ? Where is he? he's in the boat. He's in the boat. I love how there's a mouse on every page.
Wait, what's on this page?
No, I guess he's not. There's the critter right there. He must be in his pocket. All right.
Going.
I'm a zookeeper feeding my hungry animals. Dad says feeding time is over. Here are the zookeeper's pajamas. Looks like some pretty cool pajamas. There's the zookeeper, little critter, and his friend the mouse right there on his lap. I'm a super critter flying over the city. I'm a train engineer being chased by bandits. Dad says the bandit chief has caught you, so put on your pajamas. But I'm a race car driver, and I just speed away. Oh boy. He's trying everything he can to not go to bed. Can you find the mouse in those pages? I see him. Yep, behind the little house and on the train. I don't see him in that one. Dad says the race is over. Now put on these pajamas and go to bed. And you can see here the little critter and the mouse look a little bummed out.
Well, the mouse can stay awake.
I'm a bunny hopping around my garden. Dad says, just go to bed. Oh, Dad's getting frustrated. Where's the mousey? Yep, he's hiding behind the little ottoman there. He doesn't like it when people yell, probably. He's like, oh no, everybody's grumpy now. But I'm a bunny, and bunnies don't sleep. Mom says, shh. Dad says, go to sleep.
Well, the mouse doesn't need
There's the mouse. Mice probably need sleep too.
Well, the mouse doesn't want it.
Well, maybe a tired bunny could sleep in a bed. Just this once. They both fell asleep together. The end.
That quick?
We always end up going to sleep, even when we don't feel like it, because there are so many exciting things to do, aren't there, AJ? And sometimes it's hard to realize that we need to go to sleep, but it's really important so we can feel healthy and we can be well rested for learning and playing the next day. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed your books. That was The Three Little Pigs, Marshall and Skye, and Just Go to Bed. Which one was your favorite? And what stuffed animals read books with us today at your house? And where did you sit while you watched us? Were you sitting in your bed too? Were you sitting on the couch? Were you on the floor or the front porch or maybe at the kitchen table? Were you somewhere absolutely crazy? Were you by yourself? Were your brothers and sisters with you? Or maybe your mom or dad or someone else? Let us know in the comments. We love to hear from you guys, don't we, AJ?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Have an awesome day. We'll see you at Storytime tomorrow.